Hello, and welcome to the Gamer's Closet. I'm your host, Douglas Weed, and today we're going to be talking about the Roadrunner game. The Roadrunner game is a game that was manufactured by Milton Bradley in 1968. It seats anywhere from 2 to 4 players, runs for about 20 minutes of game time, and is rated for ages 7 and up. But let's dig into it a little further, shall we? Milton Bradley released the Roadrunner game in 1968, which the game is on 4 of the classic Warner Brother cartoon characters. Sylvester the Cat and Wile E. Coyote are always trying to catch Tweety and the Roadrunner. It is a race they all seem to enjoy, and that's what happens in this game. The speedy Roadrunner, holding the timid Tweety, runs around the black road surrounding Lookout Mountain. The players, taking the part of the villains, Sylvester and Wile E. Coyote, travel the dirt roads trying to tag the Roadrunner at the spots where the road connect. When a player succeeds in tagging the Roadrunner, as a reward they collect a character card. Each card shows a picture of a character. The first player who succeeds in collecting each of the 4 characters is the winner. The game has been released in multiple countries, including the United States as well as Australia. This game does come with multiple pieces. It comes with a game board, comes with a spinner that's built into the box, comes with 24 playing cards, 6 Roadrunner cards, 6 Tweety cards, 6 Wile E. Coyote cards, and 6 Sylvester cards. Comes with 5 player pawns in black, blue, red, yellow, and green. Comes with 2 Wile E. Coyote tokens, 2 Sylvester tokens, and 1 Tweety and Roadrunner token. To set up this game, there are 2 types of paths or roads. The black road with white circles is the path traveled by the Roadrunner with Tweety. The 6 dirt roads with the red diamonds, which start at Lookout Mountain, are the paths traveled by the players, represented by Sylvester or Wile E. Coyote. The Roadrunner with Tweety is placed in the black plastic stand. The Sylvester and Wile E. pieces go into the colored stands. Each player takes either a Sylvester or Wile E. piece for their own. To start, the players' pieces, Sylvester or Wile E., are placed in Lookout Mountain. The Roadrunner piece is placed on any of the white circles on the black board. Shuffle the character cards and place 4 printed side down in each of the 6 card spaces on the board. On the spinner dial, the outer circle controls the Roadrunner's moves, and the inner circle shows the spaces moved by the player pieces. Players spin the dial. The highest spin on the outer circle goes first, and then play goes clockwise. On each player's turn, the player spins the arrow once to find out how many spaces the Roadrunner shall move on the outer circle, and how many spaces their own piece moves on the inner circle. The player must move the Roadrunner first, then their own piece. The Roadrunner must be moved the full number of spaces spun on the outer circle. The player's piece may move any number of spaces up to the amount spun on the inner circle. For example, on a spin of 8 outer and 4 inner, the Roadrunner must move 8 spaces. The player's piece may move any number of spaces of 1 through 4. The Roadrunner must always move clockwise on the black road, each white circle counting as a space. The player's piece is moved on the dirt roads, each red diamond and the Lookout Mountain space counting as a space. Please note the player may move from one dirt road onto the mountain and back out to another road on the same turn. A player's piece may not move on the black road. More than one player may occupy the same space at a time. Players try to land on a red diamond space containing a black dot where the dirt road connects to the black road. This is where the Roadrunner may be tagged. The Roadrunner is tagged if it stops by exact count on any of the 3 white circle with black dot spaces, and at the same time any player's pieces occupying the red diamond black dot connecting space. In a player's turn, they may be forced to move the Roadrunner onto a black dot space where an opponent's piece is waiting. In this case, the opponent has made the tag. The Roadrunner moving first in a player's turn may stop on a black dot space where the player's own piece is waiting. In this case, the player has made a tag, then may move their own piece away according to the count on the dial. In the first part of a turn, the Roadrunner may be moved onto a black dot space, and the player may be able to move their piece to tag in the second part of their turn. When a player has made a tag, they are allowed to take the top card from the pile at that place. They look at it. If it is a character they have not previously collected, they keep it face up on the table in front of them. If they already have collected that character, they replace the card face down at the bottom of the pile, and they do not have to tell their opponents what character it was. If two or more players are on the connecting dot space, both may tag the Roadrunner. The player who arrived at the black dot space first is the first to pick up a character card. If a player has made a tag at an empty card space, they may not take one from another pile. Players try to collect all 4 cards, one of Tweety, the Roadrunner, Sylvester, and Wile E. Coyote. The first one to do this is the winner. Well, this has been an overview of the Roadrunner game. The Roadrunner game is a very basic 1960s roll, spin, and movement game. It has a set collection option to it where you have to collect cards to win through it, but for the most part it is a pretty basic 1960s game. It was designed for kids, with kids in mind, so the rules aren't very complex, it's not very strategic. And like I said, it's just a basic roll, spin, and movement game. Theming on this game, it looks really nice. It looks just like the cartoons from Warner Brothers, and it has some nice theming to it. So you have the Roadrunner, you got Tweety Bird, Sylvester, Wile E. Coyote. It has that nice desert look to it. So theming wise, I would say this game looks really, really good. As for playthrough, like I said, it's designed for kids in mind, so it's not a strategic game. It's a very basic game to teach kids how to work with each other, how to deal with problems with the Roadrunner running around, because the Roadrunner doesn't change direction. It's always in one consistent direction. So it's very simplistic. The game goes online for about $25 to $60, depending on where you can find it. It's a little on the harder side, especially if you want to find a complete copy. But as games go, you can find copies of it, but you're going to pay for it because, like I said, it's an older game. Playthrough on this game, like if you want to have a friends over or a game night, it's good if you want something retro or you want something different, but there are better games out there if you want to have a nice game night. If you want to have a game night with your family or kids, especially younger kids, this is a really good option for you because, like I said, theming, you have cartoons, it has that nice retro feel to it, and it's not very complex. So it's a great game for kids. It's really easy to pick up, very easy to learn, very easy to play through, and like I said, it looks nice. But if you want to have a nice game night with friends over and you want to play something a little more strategic or something that'll take you a little while versus a 20-minute playthrough, I would say find something else. But if you haven't played the Roadrunner game before, I would recommend playing this game. Well, that's it from us here at the Gamer's Closet. We'd like to thank you for checking out our video on the Roadrunner game from Milton Bradley. If there's a game in the future you'd like us to review or go over, please put it in the comments below. Please hit subscribe so that way you can be the first to check out our future content. And as always, please, have a great gaming day.